Welcome, one and all, to another episode of Pipesmoke and Poetry. Tonight's reading is going to be done by candlelight, hence the flickering, because it is currently a bit past 1 in the morning. Nothing wrong with that. Had a lot to do today. Church and so forth. So I couldn't get around to filming a video till right now. And I just felt a little wild. I'm drinking Welch's Concord grape out of a wine glass. Crazy, I know. I'm smoking my Lorenzo Spitfire. In case you can't see that. In it, smoking a little bit of my Golden Cavendish. Really nice, sweet blend. From what I remember, I can just smell it now, as I'm sure some of you know. Tonight, once again, we'll be reading from Edgar Allan Poe. Because I have, yet again, missed or forgotten to get some other poets, even though I claim to be an enjoyer of poetry. I only have Edgar Allan Poe. Which is fine. There's nothing wrong with Poe. Our first one tonight is called The Coliseum. Keep casting a shadow over my face. There we go. Called The Coliseum by Edgar Allan Poe. Type of the antique Rome, rich reliquary or lofty contemplation left to time by buried centuries of pomp and power. At length, after so many days of weary pilgrimage and burning thirst for the springs of lore that in thee lie, I kneel an altered and an humble man, amid thy shadows, and so drink within my very soul thy grandeur, gloom, and glory. Vastness and age and memories of eld, silence and desolation in dim night. I feel ye now, I feel ye in your strength, O spells more sure than e'er Judean king taught in the gardens of Gethsemane. O charms more potent than the rapt Chaldee ever drew down from out the quiet stars. Here where a hero fell, a column falls. Here where the mimic eagle glared in gold, a midnight vigil holds the swarthy bar. Here where the dames of Rome their gilded hair waved to the wind, now wave the reed and thistle. Here where on golden throne the monarch lolled, glides spectre-like unto his marble home, lit by the wan light of the horned moon, the swift and silent lizard of the stones. But stay these walls, these ivy-clad arcades, these mouldering plinths, these sad and blackened shafts, these vague entablatures, this crumbling frieze, these shattered cornices, this wreck, this ruin, these stones, alas, these grey stones, Are they all of the famed and the colossal left by the corrosive hours to fate and me? Not all, the echoes answer me, not all. Prophetic sounds and loud arise forever from us and from all ruin unto the wise, as melody from Memnon to the sun. We rule the hearts of mightiest men. We rule with a despotic sway all giant minds. We are not impotent, we pallid stones. Not all our power is gone, not all our fame, not all the magic of our high renown, not all the wonder that encircles us, not all the mysteries that in us lie, not all the memories that hang upon and cling around about us as a garment, clothing us in a robe of more than glory. That was a poem. Seemed to me like he's made a visit to Rome. He may have, he may not have, he may just be writing about something, writing about a picture of Rome. So, either way, very moving. I'm going to have to position some of these candles. Put that one there. That one will be alright. Yes, there we go. Casting a shadow over my left shoulder. So we're going to do that. There we go. A little bit. It'd work better if I had a string of lights up there. Cheers. Before I get on with the second one, let us relight our pipe, shall we? Apologize for the long, awkward silence. Getting repositioned here. Our next poem, called Dreamland. By a route obscure and lonely, haunted by ill angels only, where an eidolon named Night on a black throne reigns upright. I have reached these lands but newly, from an ultimate dim Thule, from a wild weird clime that lieth sublime, out of space, out of time. Bottomless vales and boundless floods, and chasms and caves and titan woods, with forms that no man can discover, for the tears that drip all over, mountains toppling evermore into seas without a shore, seas that restlessly aspire, surging into skies of fire, lakes that endlessly outspread their lone waters, lone and dead, their still waters still and chilly with the snows of the lolling lily. By the lakes that thus outspread their lone waters lone and dead, their sad waters lone and sad and chilly, with the snows of the lolling lily, by the mountains near the river, murmuring lowly, murmuring ever, by the gray woods, by the swamp, where the toad and the newt encamp, by the dismal tarns and pools, where dwell the ghouls, by each spot the most unholy, in each nook most melancholy. There the traveler meets, aghast, sheeted memories of the past, shouted forms that start and sigh as they pass the wanderer by, white-robed forms of friends long given, in agony to the earth and heaven. This thing goes out quite quickly. For the heart whose woes are legion, 'tis a peaceful, soothing region. For the spirit that walks in shadow, 'tis an Eldorado. But the traveler traveling through it may not, dare not openly view it. Never its mysteries are exposed to the weak human eye unclosed. So wills its king who hath forbid the uplifting of the fringed lid. And thus the sad soul that here passes beholds it but through darkened glasses, by a route obscure and lonely, haunted by ill angels only, where an eidolon named Night on a black throne reigns upright. I have wandered home but newly from this ultimate dim Thule. Quite a haunting tale to be read by candlelight. Quite a haunting tale indeed. Almost as haunting to me as The Raven. Sure, some of you who have watched some of my older videos know that I am quite fond of The Raven. Quite fond of Poe in general. I kind of like his style. In the future, I will be acquiring some Robert Frost and some other poets. I don't know that much about any new poets, so if y'all have suggestions about other poets that you enjoy, that you think I might enjoy, let me know, because I don't know of that many other than Poe and Frost. And I'm not much of a Shakespeare guy. I've tried to read some of his work, and I didn't really get that into it. But if you know of any more poets or short story authors that you think I might like, leave it in the comments. Let me know. Help me become aware of other poets, because I know there are many out there. As for tonight's reading, that was it. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm going to enjoy this pipe and the crisp night air. Y'all have a good one.